Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
I understand. Are there any other special books that you're looking for?
I'm always trying to find more of Shalador's writings. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Myself.
See, this is how the library keeps expanding.
All right, then.
Urag relies on adventurers such as us, Lucian, to help collect the rarities, the oddities
It's as rewarding
needed
as
to
it is
expand
dangerous.
the library. Now, where are we gonna find that? You know, maybe I should have spoken to Urag before we set out before, because this is... I mean, I don't even know where that's gonna be. Just kind of smack dab in the middle of this mountain range, huh? Alright, let's head out. Let's go find it. If anything, there's a few things I want to do. Maybe once we get around here, I'll take that as an excuse to go back to the Throat of the World just to grab that unmelting snow, so that I can finally help out in repairing the White Phial. Now, the last time we had to get one of Shalador's writings, it was guarded by a dragon. What do you think is going to be guarding it this time? Given how close it is to Erkenthand, I'm wondering if it would be in the Dwarven Ruin? No, it looks like there's something just beyond Erkenthand, so I guess let's circle
who
around.
didn't disappear was Yagram Bagan, who wasn't on Nirn at the time. Divines know where he is nowadays.
I was about to ask where he was. I would like to meet a living, breathing dwarf. Think of how much we could learn. Think of how much we could learn about Dwarven ingenuity. We've gone into how many Dwarven ruins, and frankly, I still don't understand their technology. I don't know if we ever will. I don't know if this is the right way to go. No, I don't think so. Maybe my horse could sort of, maybe, kind of finagle its way around here, but it's probably not recommended. Oh, yeah. This is very much not recommended. I owe you some hay, or some apples, or some carrots, or some oats, or something, because right now you're being a real champ. Oh. Okay, look at that. Another Dwarven ruin. If there's one thing that I've learned, Lucian, it's that mages seem to like Dwarven ruins. Arniel Gain at least likes Dwarven ruins. You like Dwarven ruins. I like Dwarven ruins.
I think I'd have made
That's
a
like
good
3
dweller.
mages right there.
Shame they're not around anymore.
Well then, if you were a dwarf, you could explain your ingenuity to me.
What do we have to show for it?
That's a good question. What do you have to show for it? You could always tell me, your good old friend.
Come on.
Nope,
Let's see
not a
what
friend.
you're made of.
Not a friend. I was hoping. I was really hoping, but no friends here.
Why?
Why? You're attacking me! Here I am just wondering what it is that you're guarding. Here I am just looking
There's
for
snow
Dwarven
escape.
Ruin.
Get it?
Well,
Because it's snowing.
I wasn't looking for the Dwarven Ruin. I was looking for Shalador's insights. Have you seen them? Because I could really use them. We don't need to fight. We don't need to be enemies. Why don't we all just kind of get along for a moment? Before we go anywhere, you are glowing right now. Before we go anywhere, let's level up. Gonna put it into Magicka because I would like to use more Magicka. But the real question is, what do I then want to put this point into? Regenerate an extra 1% of your total Magicka per second. Nearby living allies are healed 5 points per second. Restoration spells are up to 50% more effective if the recipient's remaining health is low. I'm gonna go for Mercy for now. And then I think next time we'll go for Inner Light. It sounds good, it sounds pretty useful, and as it is, I do want to use Restoration a lot more anyway. Ooh. Lucian, they're sleeping. Oh, too high, too high. Too low, this one should be just right. But
die for that.
not enough. Yeah, I did
Someone
kind
there?
of just loose that arrow into your face. So you being upset, you being angry, that's natural. Man, I should have spoken to Urug before I helped out Arniel. Because here is Urug leading me to a Dwarven ruin. You know what this Dwarven ruin probably has in spades? More Dwarven cogs. Rather than me stumbling through a... Well, I got the cogs I needed, but rather than stumbling through a ruin I've already been to, I could have done something new.
Gonna get cold tonight. A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
You know what else will chase off the chill in the air? Oh, I can't shout? It didn't let me shout for a second. So slightly anticlimactic, I apologize for that. That was not how I intended that to go. I gotta recharge my axe. I've had to recharge it for a moment, but let's just do that. I'm gonna stick to one-handed for a moment, just because it makes blocking a little bit better. It means I can more easily switch to my spells. If it was easier for me to switch to spells, which I guess I can't set that up easily enough, or I can think of a way in which it'll work. Either way, right now, at least for right now, one-handed shield, one-handed spell, it works for what I need. Just checking to see if there's anything around here, man. Imagine if you could sleep in that bed. That would just be a little uncomfortable. Which, granted, I would argue a lot of these beds are very uncomfortable, unless you just really, really like firm beds, very firm beds, but... Stone, that's a little too firm for my behind. So whatever's down there seems pretty open. What if we went up this way? It's a master lock, that's fine. It's not like I'm gonna run out of lockpicks anytime soon anyway. I think the problem is a lot of people associate lockpicking with crime. With thievery. When the truth is, as an adventurer, these are skill sets you need to know. You need to know how to get through lockpicks. Otherwise, there's so many chests, so many doors that you'll never get into, and then, frankly, you're leaving a lot of gold on the table. Oh. Well, let's hope that this is perfectly lined up for these bandits down here. Oh, they heard me. They heard me musing about the murder. They heard me musing about how to use traps against them. Lucian, watch out. One of them survived. Only one of them survived, but it looked like there were only two of them anyway. Never mind, I just heard another one down there. You're right, victory will be mine. Or was mine. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we just had one left, but no. Who's that? Who's running? Who are you? He's not hostile, whoever he is.
I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther.
That's a nice hammer you've got there. Do you mind if I, take a look? And heavy attack! Because I had that, that dragon strike ready to go. Oh! Aegis Bane. 114 damage. Target takes 5 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Because here's the thing. It's not necessarily as good as Longhammer, but Longhammer is legendary. So that's why it's not as good. Were I to improve that, it might be as good, if not better. That being said, this also allows for it to be swung more quickly, so in terms of DPS, in terms of damage per second, Longhammer might still be better no matter what. Hey, buddy.
Greetings.
Oh, I'm so glad you're happy to see me, because I want to give you something to hold for me.
Any chance of a helmet? Could really use one the next time a bandit takes a swing at my skull.
And miss out on seeing that precious face? I don't think so. Also, we did get your Imperial helmet at one point, but I don't know where I put that. I don't remember, honestly.
Alright then.
I will say I'm amazed that you're not over-encumbered yet, because I give you as much junk as I give my horse. My horse has been over-encumbered a couple times, but Lucia, no. If anything, that's the real surprising bit. Dwarven Boots of Muffling. Oh, wait, do I have that enchantment? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. So I will be borrowing that. Gold ingot would be good for smithing purposes, which I know I'm getting close to over-encumbered again. Well, I can always give it to Lucian, apparently, because he has not hit his limit yet. I can imagine he's going to soon. I can imagine he's going to get real annoyed soon. But until then, we are fine. Until then, we are good. I feel like there's got to be more in here, right? I feel like there's no way that this is everything in here. Let's keep going. Let's go a little deeper, a little further. Dwarven metal ingot, don't really want to take that right now. Gold ore is tempting. Waning magic, have that enchantment, I'm 99% certain. I'll take the ore. I'll take the ore, and I'll speak to you.
Yes, boss?
That's the attitude, that's what I wanted to hear.
Whatever you say, boss.
You're so compliant right now. It's really nice. It's really helpful because I need that sometimes, you know? I need a little bit of help. Did you just put on the boots? For all I know, they might actually be better for you. Actually, I'm not sure. They could maybe be good. I'm carrying around these two mage hoods. I don't need them.
And away we go?
I think I picked them up when I was doing some of my enchanting stuff and then realized that they were unenchanted, so can drop those, say goodbye to those. It's not like I still have a lot of free carry weight left, but we're just gonna make do for right now. We have a door. Do we have anything here? No. Yeah, no. Let's go deeper. I was kind of waiting for that to lead to an elevator, so I'm not having the best timing right now. Trying to shout at someone, and then I fail to shout, thinking I'll go down an elevator immediately, and no elevator. Uh-oh. Oh, we have a Dwarven Spectre. Is he gonna yell in my ears too? Because a lot of them often do. Oh, and they're stomping around. Oh, they are stomping. They are angry at me. I should have hit the oil slicks. I missed them.
The center cannot hold.
That was exhilarating.
It was. It really, really was. I didn't get close to dying, but yeah, it was very much exhilarating. Huh. A Dwarven crossbow, huh? Oh, it looks like it might be a little broken. I think this one's a little busted. Gods know how old it must be anyway. Which I've taken old weapons, ancient weapons before, but we're just gonna leave that for now. If anything, I've never seen a crossbow before. Not sure if I've even heard of anyone using one in the past 200 years. So there wouldn't even be anyone to teach me how to properly hold it. If I can find someone who will teach me how to use it, how to craft one, then sure, by all means, I'll do it then, but right now I'm gonna leave the complicated weapons behind.
Take this!
Ooh, heavy armor increased. Oh, no. I don't like the look of that. If there was ever a time for slow time, now would be that time. I need another word other than time, but so be it. Not letting me shout. What's going on?
The Dwarven did a lot of research into the Elnofey, or Earth Bones. It led them to experimenting on Lorcan's heart, and that didn't end well.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories about that. Can't say I'm too familiar with it myself. Why can't I shout? What's going on? There we go. Not the perfect timing that I wanted for getting through this, but I think it worked well enough. Which we have an enemy right there. We have an enemy right there. Let me heal up real quick, and here we go. It is kind of the funny thing of some enemies will be such a pushover, other enemies will kill me just in 2 seconds flat, so you never really know what to expect.
Yeah!
But I guess, yeah, after so many hours of adventuring, a bandit isn't going to be the greatest threat to me. A dragon, on the other hand, yeah, still pretty terrifying, still pretty intimidating. I guess it's all just a matter of perspective on what you're fighting. Okay, I had a feeling that was going to get me up to level 87, or lockpicking 87. I'm glad to see that it did. Oh, hey, you're also shooting, well, that might be arrows instead of bolts. I will say that is the thing. I've been picking up bolts. So maybe I should have grabbed the crossbow. But it's not like I can afford to carry it right now anyway. I just improved my bow. So I'd like to stick to my bow, just for the time being. Peerless Destruction, magic. Yeah, let's do that. This place is just lousy with oil. This place is just one big fire hazard, huh? Uh-oh. A Dwarven Automaton Guardian. The deeper we go, the more dangerous these enemies look. As you slowly drift down to the ground, so gracefully, too. Oh, didn't see you there, sorry. How rude of me. The dwarves made some weird stuff. The dwarves absolutely made some weird automatons. So if anything, I don't really miss them for that reason.
Careful!
I did say I expected to find an elevator, and I did finally find an elevator. You know what? I don't think I need slow time for this one. This one, I think I can outwit on my own. Or you could run right into it. Oh, no. Remember how I said I wasn't really sure how well I'd fare against more and more dragons? I also don't always know how I'm going to fare against the Falmer. Falmer still scare me. Falmer, they still worry me. At least now I have my bow of drain health. So we have that going for us. Oh, I missed. If anything, it's a little embarrassing when I miss with an ebony arrow, because it's not like I have too many of them. Still have 100 plus, but I have way more of some of the other arrows that I have, so maybe I should switch to some of those if I'm really, really worried about burning through these too quickly. I thought this Falmer was still going to be alive. For a second, it looked like it would be. And now it just looks like she's, or they are cuddling the Nord. I don't think they actually are, it's just what it looks like. Uh-oh. There we go. All 3 words of fire breath. How does it feel What temperature does it clock in at? These are the questions. I know I could take the sapphire. I'm just at a point now where I don't even want to pick up everything that I see. Rather than give Lucian more and more junk every 2 seconds, I'm just going to be a little bit more selective for the rest of this ruin, and then when we get back to Winterhold, or to any other city, Windhelm even, because I have a home there, that's when I can maybe do a little bit more of a inventory overhaul. But one of the reasons that I'm getting so close to being over-encumbered right now is because my armor, the armor that I'm wearing, still counts against my weight. I still need to work up to getting the perk where I can negate that weight should I be wearing the armor. Which, let me go and look at what that is. Once I take care of you, close that mouth of yours. It's very, very... Well, it's gross. It's not just rude, it's gross. Once I take care of him, Mr. Rude Boy, let me see. Heavy armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when worn at 50. And I would also have to do heavy armor fit before that, which I would also want to do. So that's 2 levels if I only put those points into heavy armor and also get heavier armor up to level 50. Maybe it should be time for me to speak to a trainer for heavy armor to relearn what I've forgotten. There's going to be a switch for that. Odds are the switch will be over here. It's not my first Dwarven ruin after all. I also realized I said I wasn't going to pick up anything that didn't really benefit me, and then I pick up more and more poisons, which I have a lot of. So maybe we'll start using some poisons against the Falmer. They use poisons against me all the time.
The Dwemer weren't small. Legend says they got the name from the giants of Morrowind. It's all a matter of perspective.
There's giants on Morrowind? Oh god. Just when you think it's not dangerous enough on Morrowind, they have giants too? That sounds terrifying. That sounds terrible. Oh, is that... Okay, that looks like a little bit of a dead end, but... Fortunately, it looks like the Falmer were setting up a little bit of a path over here, so that we wouldn't get blocked off. So they wouldn't get blocked off, but hey. It allows me to go deeper and deeper, too. Ooh! Okay, yeah. See? So now we're getting to the point where enemies are breaking through the ward that I have on Spellbreaker as well. Up until now, I don't think I had anything break through that ward. I think so far it was only my lesser ward that anything got broken through at all, or anything broke through it at all. Ooh, hey, another one of you floating boys, girls, machines. We've finally reached the point where there's no more Falmer, because even the Falmer didn't want to fight through all the automatons. Even they said enough is enough. Me, I'm a glutton for punishment. I just keep going. So we need to find a way through here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a saber cat by the toe. There's more to it, but I've only heard that rhyme once. Nothing exploded, and nothing happened. This is my scientific method. Is it great? No. Did it work anyway? Yes. And in the end, I guess that's what matters the most. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, we found more Falmer. Just when I thought we were free of the Falmer. No. Oh, okay. I just saw my health. Yeah, this is why I'm afraid of Falmer. This is why. And I'll never be over my fear of them, and I think it is a very, very, very rational fear, frankly. Okay. I think I have resist poison, and I might want to use resist poison or cure poison. Let me look real quick. Resist poison, and increase stamina. I'm also going to do a little bit more restore health. And resist frost.
This is rather exciting.
We're gonna hang back here for a moment, Lucian, because I think we're just a little bit safer if we just chill back here for a second. Did not mean that as a pun with all the ice. It's just how I feel right now. Looks like we have Chorus in there. We don't need to go after them. We don't need to fight the Chorus, truth be told. If anything, we're probably better off ignoring them for a moment. Also, I realized after the fact, the reason I wasn't able to shout earlier when I was trying to slow time is probably just because I'm not used to the 100-second cooldown, the almost 2-minute cooldown for all 3 words of Fire Breath. I probably still had that, was why. Well, Lucian, it looks like this is all jammed up. So let's check the gears, see if we can remove whatever it is that's keeping this from moving. Oh, God, you just jammed that in there, didn't you? If anything, I'm glad it didn't break everything, because that would be my main concern, is that shoving bones into sensitive hydraulic equipment could be a major safety issue. And shoving Dwarven scrap would also be a major safety issue. Not that we have any safety inspectors here, but maybe that'll be my next job, being a safety inspector for Dwarven ruins. Don't know who I would give the fines to, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, God. I know I was already removing bones, but a human spine? Somehow that's worse than a skull to me. If anything, a skull feels a little bit more accessible than a spine when you kill someone. Uh-oh. Hello. How are you? Oh, you're big. Okay. Yep. That hurt. That did hurt. Could have been worse. Absolutely could have been worse. But we're just going to heal. We're going to circle behind him. Oh! Or I'm not going to circle behind him because he did not like that. Lesson learned. How about this? How about a little slow time? Because it'll be easier for me to block, to stagger him, to hopefully get the drop on him this way. Like, see, he hasn't been able to attack once. Okay.
This'll all be over soon.
Healing, please don't let me down, Lucian. Now is not the time to swim. Oh, here he comes, which, granted, maybe using the bow wasn't the best idea, because it's not like I could drain any health from him right now. Okay.
Astonishing.
There we go. Oh, God. Nope. And there we go, right before he could strike me. And now, once again, he falls like a graceful, beautiful hunk of metal into the water. But I want to see what that beautiful, graceful hunk of metal had. Daedric arrows. You know what? We're done here, so I will take the ruby. The flawless ruby. That could have been worse. Honestly, I kind of expected that to go worse after my first encounter. So good for us, frankly. Please don't have another dwarven ghost behind this door yelling at me. No, we're clear! Okay. Listen, after that one time, after we went to Avanchins, I was really waiting for a ghost to yell at me. I'm used to it now. I'm ready for dwarven ghosts to scream in my ear and deafen me. Hello. Now, what is this? I've seen a mechanism like this before. I didn't have the item then, and I don't have it now. Who knows?
Ow!
Now, what is this over here? Oh. An Aetherium shard. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
What can I do for you?
I guess not.
Bye for now.
Well, if you hear anything, if you know anything about an Aetherium shard, let me know. But if I remember correctly, when I read the Aetherium Wars book, it did say to check out the ruins of Arkanthans. So, well, there were a couple things I wanted to do first, but I think maybe we should head to Arkanthans then, because we may have found a piece of a puzzle. Oh, would you look at that? We've discovered this lift before. This is the lift at Raldbthar. Yeah. So we went from... Wait, where was the entrance to this? Maybe I'm just missing it. I thought there was an entrance to it, and I thought the original was called Raldbthar as well. Maybe it wasn't, or maybe I just can't read a map. Which is entirely possible. Oh, no, it is the same location. We just went in a giant loop. This just brought us all the way up to the tippy top. Alright. There were some valuable things up here. I am glad that I took a quick look around. Now, don't tell Paarthurnax, Lucian. Do me a favor, don't tell Paarthurnax that I'm easily distracted. The last time I went to the Throat of the World, he really seemed to think that I would be grabbing the Elder Scroll and I wouldn't return until I had the Elder Scroll. But then we joined the college, and now there's this Eye of Magnus, and the Psijic Order thinks it's important, and I've kind of been slacking on that too. We're gonna go to the Throat of the World. I need that unmelting snow. We'll bring that back to Windhelm. We'll help with the White Phial. Then we'll bring this, we'll bring Shadow's Insights to Urag. And then I'll check out Arkanthans. That's quite the list of things to do. That is quite a, shopping list of adventures. It's good to have goals. That's what I always say, at least. He's looking at me. He's wondering what I'm doing here. He's wondering why I'm not talking to him, why I'm at least not just saying hi, meditating on the words of power, and so on. There's a dying alchemist in Windhelm, and this snow might be the secret to either curing him or at least helping him complete his life's work. And yes, I could have done this in a more timely manner, but as long as he's still alive, I guess that's what really counts, though. Quintus.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
No, I've heard that he's a great alchemist. I have all the materials that you requested.
Thank the gods. I'll get to work on the phial straight away.
Oh, we don't have to go anywhere? I assumed we had to go to another temple or another ruin or something and forge it there. Shows what I know. Was it that simple? Was it that easy? Man, I could have repaired it then. I could have brought it to you already fixed.
Master, look. It's the phial.
What? How?
It doesn't matter. Look. It's refilling with your tonic as we speak.
Marvelous. Go!
He is gone. But thanks to you, he died knowing his life's work was not in vain.
I'm sorry. I know he meant a lot to you.
As am I. You acted very nobly in helping my master realize his life's work. Thank you for that. As for myself, I've always been content to simply be an alchemist. I fear keeping the phial would just remind me of Nerelian's obsession and how it consumed him. Here, keep it. You are as much a part of its legend now as Coralmill was. I hope it brings you the happiness that my master desired. Now, how would you like me to align the phial's properties?
Oh?
I'm not as skilled as Coralmill, so I'm afraid it will only ever refill with one type of liquid.
The power of healing, the forces of magic, tougher in battle, strengthen my magical skill. Want to deal more damage in battle. I want to be better hidden in the shadows. I want to deal more damage. It's either going to be damage or tougher. Those are the two that appeal to me most. Damage. Kill them before they kill you. Kill them before you're dead.
I understand.
You just have to listen to me sit here and debate. I'm sure that was a lot of fun for you, huh? Let's take a look. The white phial one-handed weapons do 50% more damage for 60 seconds. Okay. Well, I've been using Rikvard more anyways, so I guess that works. I guess that'll do. Let's head home for a moment. I have a lot of stuff to put away. You have a lot of stuff that I can put away. It's gonna take a minute.